Just visit West County Center.
Yes.
Because when it comes to celebrating Easter, many of us do think of sweet treats. Of course, you have the chocolate bunnies, the yummy jelly beans. An Easter basket, though, can come packed with a sugary rush. This year, let's just switch things up. And to help us do that is our friend Christine Paling, the marketing director for West County Center. She is here to share some non-candy ideas. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you.
I really like this idea. As a mom, I don't want my kids to be just chowing down on all of the sugar.
Absolutely.
So you have some really interesting twists this year.
Yes, so we tried to bring a variety of things that are useful or fun or just something different than just that throwaway toy that you put in a basket, you have candy, and it's kind of done in an hour. These are kind of more things that'll get used and liked and loved.
And I like that you brought such a big display with you. Let's start over here if you're okay.
Of course. So one of the things that we wanted to suggest as an idea is instead of an Easter basket, use something else to fill them. So this is a bog bag. It's so cute. It's purple and sparkle. How cute is that? But this would be great for tween or teen, and she also gets use out of it as a little bag.
Oh, absolutely.
But this is from Sephora, which is, of course, hot. So hot right now for really everyone, but definitely for that age group. So some great options from them with all the hottest trends and brands. I mean, we have some stuff from Glow Recipes, Sol de Janeiro, just lots of options. And how fun that they're all like Eastery looking as well. Like they're all the right colors, the bag's the right color. It's also fun and cute.
My husband can take your advice on what we have going on in front of here if he's watching.
Exactly, he should take note. So this is from Lululemon. Again, super hot, definitely trendy, would be loved by any tween or teen. And this is so fun. It's just a little pink sling bag. Throw in a little one of the wallet wristlets that are fun, some socks, a water bottle, some leggings, just whatever you want to make it, but also, again, making the basket part of the gift and really making it be fun and special. Something they'll get really excited about, for sure.
The little ones will get so excited about these
so
too.
this is like the toddler age thing, and I just have to take this little jersey out because look at this.
Would be obsessed. That is too cute.
I mean, this is darling, right? I mean, it's always so cute when it's little. But just the idea of, again, something kind of useful and fun, but they'll still be excited about a little toy for them and a little hat, which is so fun. Or if they're a little bit older, we have this version. These are from Rally House. The great thing about this is they have everything. So this is a Battlehawk shirt. There's football cards. There's Fredbird. There's a Cardinals hat, but they also have St. Louis City. The Battlehawks I mentioned, just all the teams, which is great.
And then wrapping things up, I really like the Legos.
So Legos, of course, is great because all ages, right? So you can just get whatever age your child is and find something for them. And again, 2 sets or whatever, and it's useful. They're gonna actually play with it and use it, which is an awesome option. And then Lush has some ready-to-go things, which are super fun. Yes, this is a really cute carrot drawstring bag, lunchbox. They're both filled with bath bombs, which is their signature thing, which smell amazing, and also kind of the useful gift too.
So this year, think outside of the traditional Easter basket, if you will. But for some Easter basket ideas, and also to meet the bunny himself, hop on over to shopwestcountycenter.com. We'll also post this segment at firstalert4.com/mystl live following the show. Happy Easter to you and your family.
Happy Easter to you.
Yeah, happy Easter, Christine. That was awesome.